It's so good, but
Oh, hello there. Good morning, and thank you very much for joining our sports show. This sports show, of course, is called the Sports Arena. My name is Vincent Forgor. I am here with Dangana Daniel and also KONYEH Robert. It's a very wonderful morning. We have to give thanks to the Almighty God. He has done so well in our lives. Adia chibiomiaba wakwemwa yadi agudie munsem ebrewo. Na Robert wo ha, Daniel so wo ha. Me din de Vincent Forgor. Ma men ko mo nchen na afi wonti omonka na yenhye dwumade na se. Dwumade no wonim se fast mixture any restitute remedy. Won heba mouthwash no, wo mo adaroma ana yede ebrewo. Ensema hodo na yede eba na yesi weekend mu na games ahodo na me ba choba. So Division 1 games, Ghana Premier League, and after the Women's Premier League, and of course, games live. I'm more Division 1 game. I face Premier League, and I face the Women's Premier League. Live on Globe TV. Na Friday, nyami adumo china ya shasiye ewo ohene Amio Park. And the Chiman Heroes need the Chiman Liberty Youth. The Chiman Derby. Live on Globe TV. Fixtures I would obey and this weekend for the Ghana Premier League and I face so for the Division 1 League and of course for the Women's Premier League. If it's so I'm now feeling you pa no starts a hold on in your mouth if I show yen league a kutayen na ebro. Mamin cop now if you mention here and from free Daniel and Jen. Daniel, good morning.
Good morning, Vincent.
At the same
I'm
and now mum there's will be some to say.
Oh, BI.
Sir. The India maybe as I mean so media.
Oh, you so true.
Sir, let's only be beyond usage.
Oh, yeah, because me are there back on say I don't poke into people's noses.
You don't poke into people's noses.
Yes, the baby Angela Oban, I can't just.
I don't know Angela Kawano, sir. We have one of mass and opera. Be angle. Robert Aquaba. At the same,
Adam.
And now, woman, there's will be some to say.
Oh, be okay.
Sir, wouldn't you tell me business?
Oh, yeah.
The man got to him in Tiasia.
Be okay.
Be a nice, I say he's in the dark.
Not on the dark, but until so basically, no.
Sir,
I just predict so saying.
Maybe
I can say so. This is the action, baby.
Don't him some and
I may say. I feel which him say.
Oh, nothing Robert at Robert, it's a group back one of the two.
Oh, yeah.
And Timan, you name some yarida.
So, oh, no, maybe Anna. Oh, when is one of the of
Sir. Okay.
So I open my son, like the VI basic, sir.
So,
yeah.
Mate. I say until some maintenance and they be able to wayward, sir. Bokwa, sir. I say, oh, news or yalia. So, Robert, who they what month? So, make us who woman as will be some said to say no. Now it shows say, be my emre. Seriously, wow, from the voice and everything. My emre starting from last week Sunday. My emre, sir, and then I say, I want the amba, my say, I want the amba, they have to come. Robert, said a no meko.
Oh, kakra. Yaban so de neaba. Entino. the Ohobia so the Bema.
Okay.
Games are hold up so weekend the Ghana Premier League, the Division 1, and of course Women's Premier League near there. And Wafu Zombi Championship and also Ghana could into a final and also on some na Desmond of Fair Casada for game no one. I didn't also ever pro. I feel games are out of a live a weekend the a bit home come on. Kumasi Asante Kodoko no Mulusui. And he said, one man standing now. And I said, the last man standing, no, begin to go stars. Omuna fi, Omunya Lusu game.
Omuchiri mo mpesa omuji league na fi.
Oh, possible.
And of course, they are determined to win the league.
Possible.
Possible.
Possible. They have a very thick team.
I didn't hear who say possible.
Vincent, say kaso biti me a thicker. Position bia no who say they have quality.
Okay.
They will be free chiria bounce so almost the same quality and a beba account. And he's a coach from Pomanso Mayanga. The experience he's had playing and also coaching. Now Kwakofa Bibiani Go Stars team now. From Michael Chaize, who just team no to Okoeno. And from Pomanso Mayanga Kukusuma, Kakrakra, he's building and all her for one more bench and so more bois. Emma Jumano Kosona. Definitely, these are people when you give them the room to operate and you give them that freedom. Or maybe my team no a from a certain level I could do baby I was a team no etimido. And to me the nyama one say so far omona etim omunya and lusu game. I've had the opportunity to witness 2 or 3 of their games and we have born on Mobana Vincent and all day papa. And my game of the season a baby Bibiani Go Stars and Medium. Baby omubeshi be fireworks.
Daniel, what her league now all the actual monitor the so far team men who say or Metimaji League, you know. Bibiani Go Stars Chima, they are poised for action, they are poised to lift the trophy. Team men who say or Metimaji. Bibiani Go Stars for Beji Ana se Kotoko, Ana se medium.
Regardless of your quality, it's about how ready you are mentally to win the league.
Okay.
Until you can bring all the teams who doing some more quality in bet. Are they ready themselves? Players, are they ready to win the league?
Okay.
That's one thing we must. Build the perspective from some say or imagine say we are going to win the league despite Kotoko and Has they won it.
Okay.
Into which are Kevin, it didn't start bar from Division 1. They were fortified that they will win the league. They did it. Into if Bibiani Go Stars can prove is within the players and the coaches. Are they ready? Are they willing? Will they be able to go the marathon? Even if things are not going well, can they still maintain that mental fortitude to say we are focused? Because we've seen teams initial stage they will show promises, but when things are not going well, they begin losing their heads. If you check the technical bench of Bibiani Go Stars, they have the men. Upon saying church and some analyze the opponent, they know it very well, but are they ready? Coach ready and are the players ready? If things are not well, can they bring themselves together and compete? That is one thing. They've shown say they have the quality. And you go check them squad a blend of youth and experience. And looking at how our young guys
Stars and so Ashas here and team talk ever Basim from one of their Empenyufo, and I was like, wow. This is Kasa a motivated team. This is Kasa a motivated team. But Daniel, Jeffers, Misha, Tomo Bia, Oyari Gonoria, Memani na Yari Gonoria, Tukuruomo, a Shawomo, a baby, a wholesale. And I saw baby no Bunika Cracker, Adama, my Bunika Cracker, my Bunika Cracker, my Unim, Adeba Kone say. Be man di go no more bana no bana ni nam no what is the white no also be watch just obi acha obi da na Daniel pam na me so kura isi dem ko business agwashi ni para ti Jeffers fie wonom Jeffers abrebia miss obi acha ni bi da na
listen,
yes
and
send me yali me prepare
let me cram it 50-50
edru be kura me da mpasa mfisi bia
me ba ko ne say yare bi wo ho a 1 3 1 2 hase eden ayanko na ya ba no ebia sexual transmitted infections ne de aduru a bit me to ase ama ma o chese wade ho pa je fast mixture MP capsules say gonorrhea syphilis chese obi dwunso obi kam sa chese onama na chese dwunso e sone gu ni boxam chese ha dwen chese onama anye se wo de unia auto untimi obedima bo spray be 1000 times bet utumi se senti gina omu e ha dwen pa se we be ma science we how inti sero se be kotoje fast mixture MP capsule no e bi tu ase ama na otumade ho na ma be feel okay so wo share oba se like wo share wo dofo a unko bre kra utumi bit ma pima and MP capsules apart from your area no so person wo che mpaso ya recommended je fast mixture MP capsules no men koto ba ko top capsules ni and Mr. Nina we are no mixing come no abobo bibia be kama area nti enkoto aduro bia ye kese obenye side effect mr pa nti aduro a come from house e do pa obi agya tum Ghana ha naturally produce je fast mixture and MP capsules nti na ho mr pa ya no chichache nti we oba na say white how a media my girlfriend white bia ni so nti so feel say white na ma area mr enya sanity nti kotoje fast mixture and MP capsules na we Vincent obede ho na bibia e kama mo.
Alright. We'll be see what problem. Oh, solve that problem man and pay na first stories no to also.
I rest remedy have about washing. I don't know what's a gun and bia ko pen afi. Would the gene wonum said a bear pona ebc wonum no na I dey I rest remedy. Omo heba mouth wash no. Enya afi na wo dey ba betwi se na be wiase na o se no hi na akoka fie bi na ta ho. Obi timi ko use mouth wash bi be wi na ne sen bubu. Obi timi ko use mouth wash bi be wi no na asanso aba bi gya no num yade ye foforo. Be ba cho we no natural herbal kopebi na fe use na emo Ghana fa na herbal bia no wonsa abeka restore remedy omo herbal mouth wash ne bi wo tamale sunwane ba bia wo bia ko na kopebi na fe wunya fa gina wonum sima mienu de komiensa afi ahwigu ne twetwe use sa wo ko ba bi why late sa open terms na nsan no kuruma yehye wo de host for royal ladies we aye northern zone and on host for royal ladies we aye northern zone and on omo betana se wo hene amial park no mane tamale super ladies for no de boy ni and what northern ladies abebo sunshine ladies and on aye big gamer and also Baswali Mahama Sports Stadium and on prisons ladies for and so beto mo say afraid dreams ladies Sunyane Coronation Park ahona game no abekoso Savannah FC Savannah for no ha kuli astrotef amone supreme ladies for no nebeshia afi Kumasi Sports Academy abebo ampem da qualities and on aye northern zone games ahodo apepa so no no afi southern zone ne die no say and a lady strikers ebo epiphany ladies and watching you benya him back ebe 5 and so globe television so afi my division 1 games no na afi yan games ahodo and also theater from division 1 na bewa cho we no aye soon 1B there and amete ema we Techiman Heroes about Techiman Liberty Youth and no ayo hene Amial Park Friday nyame adom channel 3 p.m. na sa game no so no eba so and also abe live on Globe TV after so Doma Unity and bofo akwata no what a game Saturday na eba so 3 p.m. awo nana Jiman Badu Park awo Doma ehona game no so for man watch di baby United and so ababo atia Techiman 11 Wonders awo di baby Presby Park ahona sa became no so to dwa afi kwasia me akyereme soccer academy coach Enos Kwame Altepa anene mrantie no abeto omunsa ade afre woman afu mighty royals and also ebe came ano ebe hye papa we division 1 came so no eno no afi medical catcher say Techiman Heroes and afi so Techiman Liberty Youth game no ye be fan live on Globe TV nyame adom channel 3 p.m. until channel no anopa 10 na emanity na eba na afi 3 p.m. so no e de memanity na so na afi wonso wonya bi ahwe Ghana Premier League match day 9 game so no say ana honsam no isi atie Mediama Sporting Club eba chow coach na boch couple aha one ne mrantie no omu host Hearts of Oak Abubakar Watara 6 p.m. nyame adom chena ana game no baso Accra Lions and so ebetena fie na omne Samatex for no and so ade game abani Asante Koroko lusu nra otena Lenkley na fi wato ne sa ada frɛ Heart of Lions bedina go Zlatan Tetemo ane kojo Obin Junior omo ko Lenkley ho akohwe sede no ma besi akọ no wachi Vision FC opani anaza brantie na nakwaku agema my friend sa ono ne die ni mu tactician kese pa ono ene ya wa champion ene behia anso was a game no eno chi so atremai betena fie na fe set osai wire ene Bechem United for na to omo na yakwa akohwe sede esa game no anso besi akọ Samuel Boadu anso betena fie Golden City Park na fe Abdullahi Ghazali ene Baseke Holy Stars for no atwa no afi Karela United Jimmy Kobler and a Jumadima team no Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium no Kasim or Kainse Mingle abetuano na afi so yakwa akọ said Aliu Mahama hono and oma besi akọ ariafa ha games amebo so nyina no Sunday games afi so bibiani Gold Stars from Paul Manso Mayanga no on a Dreams FC and a beshia and Abdul Karim Zito and from Paul Manso Mayanga our touchline hono ebe said the normal ebisia ko Legon cities winning ra confidence no was so omni young apostles and so and ebisia na afisu ya said the normal and so besia ko afi games ebe live on TV no media man had to full game no ebeba obenya bi ahwe our channels eguase no afi so Accra Lions and Samatex nso game no beba Asante Koroko Hearts of Lions Lenkley Globe Television ebeyi aface Vision FC and aduana nso game no beba live na aface so yenya Legon Cities ono so bo ade atia Young Apostles and ay games ahodo a nyame yado a wonso benya bi wo kasafoni so na afi wo monitor afi wafu zombi bebacho Afcon qualifiers no Ghana and Nigeria ekohia wo grand finale na game no ba na wie no na Nigeria for ahye kane mienu a Ghana yanso ya take kane mu ba ko na chese title no Nigeria for afa de ko gwe game game no ahonsem eno za pepe na etela Desmond of kasa after the game or say board the sanity omo ba so omo ba be perfect tree but anshara nkoyi enti omo de congratulations ebe man Nigeria for no say omo timi awin but omo so kwa prepare na Afcon proper no omo akobo omo homode
patience on the ball, more quality up front, and yeah, I think Nigeria had a good game plan and went for it in the first half. We adjusted in the second half, but like I said, it was a bit too late. Of course not. I think every team, every nation wants to win the final. We tried everything to win the final, but like I said today, it wasn't enough. We have to go home and do our homework and try and come back stronger in the next half. No, I don't think the word is sad. I think the word is it's disappointment, because it's Ghana Nigeria, the rivalry.
That's one of fair, then come on, I don't know. I think Ghana Premier League, young Roman, I hear games a pass war and ra, and I say one game cry, now outstanding game, Legon Cities, and Ekumasia Sante Kotoko, Albert Yeboah, Albert Amoa, now Omunine Toton Tanasa, game no, area 2-1 in favor of Legon Cities, the home team.
5 minutes with Kotoko kicking.
Ottoman, lovely idea. Finds a bet. That's a lovely shot. Oh my goodness! It in! It is in! Abet Yabua finds. I stuck onto that man in the 18 chat. And it's brought across again. Konye's got a hand to it. It says Sambono, and is well defended from the line. He's cut away. And Konye's has got a lot to do. Abet Yabua, and it's in the pocket pound. But here comes Lagos City into the tunnel. Oh my goodness, boy! Oh boy! What a game!
We Ghana Premier League outstanding game back wa nanka Porcupine Warriors omo hwese omo be weni asoso se de be boa na omo timi akwakọ da soro ho no ankoye amasese akwakọ e defeater eguso a yehwe na yehwe ho nsam efie nsam no ayere bana wie na mum momma me Valencia na yenhwe awre ho sam a asi e Valencia na nchiremu chese ensu anka wose to afrimu ni nyina no ana atoda koro enti uko Valencia awre ho sam pa na asi wo ho na ewom se awre ho sam de na mum de mayeso ye wo interest ewom ni ye se weekend ana say weekend you know nanka Real Madrid and Valencia bepo na awre ho sam asi sei ne de na likely say game no ye be postpone and also say be kwa kope baby fufuro na ya bo game no enti we ayem kwada school mu children's park ne ade we no ode ade ne bo glass nim say de be bu and I be pie na nsuo no bi atimi apia bonten and am say nsuo atada em ho no ano edi ye papa tipa tracks ana mini bia dan dania ne nan ehwe wiemu no na chese we de I pray for Valencia I arahosam papa and I see hospital and I'm cocrafo ne mrewa omotia nsuo yira form no enti say obusuani bia o Valencia na wafre no na wabisan se ne ho ya onkope botan bi so nyina na fe so kopem se nsuo no betwetwe na mse ya wraho pa nsuo na etwe cars na sa no pray for Valencia ano edin papa afa ye we na maame ma EFL Cup no so kakra bi and am say amamfo wo interest kakra wo ho na Chelsea ne Newcastle omu lusu 2-0 na omu ka so omu koto aso Ten Hag say na da pa daddy akwasa okoye United asha 5-2 ama chese Tottenham Hotspur so etena fiechi Man City ebo mu kan mienu a omu te kan mu ba ko pe we any games about so EFL Cup no menti me the games aba so or semi final no be ma wo enti o de yenko ye nim na afi me repam me the side games no beto ni
Right, me that say Send you see here the Valencia story, no. Tell me say Ade no beti my ye.
Oh, that.
Who beti my ye?
Mama,
Ade fatao. Ainche ye wodia. Ye de show say sura. Say only Kelvin connected. Because there is that rapport. Ntimo connect here. Oh yeah, you know ne odia. What to Kelvin mu. Nah, because if you go back to watch a playback, especially Baby Odru Valencia story now, it is the same thing.
na bebrebe nyina bebrebe nyina echi o chinchini na we so sabe yi dia na ba adwuno o de manu
but it's a sad story, something very bad. Okay, pray for Valencia. No, I thought say I know what you meant, but na my dream no my science with the aquasri se muka krase bia na made de kwa to Valencia show a share bet 5 mo de classico ai ni kwa go mo so pray for Valencia, but in the other way around it is the disaster happening there. I Daniel mami sha se mfan free ho ya share yen league, you know, games ever so yen Emma league, you know, Division 1 league, they be in live on Globe TV. So many stories. Where are you starting from?
Mama starting from the Women's Premier League, and I me swallow some graphics. We started from that one. Last season in the Northern Zone for the Women's Premier League, you know, 2 teams score relegation. Pelpia Ladies and then Ashtown Ladies. Okay. On your screen. Wow. Yes. Nearby here 2 reps from that same zone to come and compete, and we can get the number of teams I would say compete ideally. Into the next table will give you teams on board championship in the women champions in the regional side. No? Okay. And FC Savannah and Sunshine Ladies came through from that championship now boy. No? Wow. And looking at FC Savannah 15 points out of that 5 games, then Sunshine with 12 points. Nya can the man team qualify. Into ideally these 2 teams in really play say Palpia and then Ashtown Ladies. But so check the current table now. Obviously, the newly promoted teams now by look, they must take things very serious at the initial stages. Okay. Early days yet 2 games. But Vincent, I dare back about this women Premier League say. When you make a little mistake, let's say teams with you theater also, the second round they will not pay you. Okay. In Teacher BBI, FC Savannah by and then Sunshine, they are struggling to grind results. FC Savannah is having only 1 point. I agree, say LDS yet there. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. But we've seen a lot of teams I'm by no man take on serious. I'm called back to relegation. Then the game check Sunshine, I yet to win a game. Look at minus of goals 4. In see, coaches, no, and that game against Kumasi Sport Academy or Kuli, no, look, we saw how they played. To your point, the last embassy, if Savannah by game no bet or game man go in their favor. In see, we're expecting them say if we're a newcomer.
I thought that they even did a spectacular comeback. Only for the game to end in a one or draw.
They played very well.
The other goal to be ruled out for offside.
Yeah, they played very well there. But what I'm trying to say is, when you are going away, you are not guaranteed results. Okay. Until make sure so your home soil there, you find a way to always get results. I beg get into your favor. And in as much as say early days here to remember, you must start picking things gradually. But Kamea say looking at 2 teams now by no Sunshine yes or too soft or be a movie. They should up their game. They can stay competitive. They don't go back to maybe move by. And I think from there let's move into the Ghana Premier League. Listen. Legon Park no. Akwa say a crunch grounds for Kotoko and House of Folk. Okay. Last Sunday, Bibiani Gold Stars won their first away game against House of Folk Park also. And then Legon City also won their first game of the season against Masa Santi Kotoko.
First game of the season?
Yes.
Winning? Yeah. The first win?
Yeah.
Wow. Munyawi. Going to meet Kotoko no Obia nimso na say Legon City is team
Nimon Konye na Pagosi Fabian no say the team there banana skin. But from Bibiani amude has and then again Legon City so did that again Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But let's be honest with Kotoko for a team back personally me so check how I almost struggle last season as compared to this season how ni me ko ye na I can say gradually a massive improvement about Kotoko team.
Okay.
But yesterday season we saw say one thing everyone need to do Kotoko DNA, the one goal project.
One goal project.
Yes.
You can't want some crowd happen.
Yes.
At some point it seems you or Robert Mawoka say Otoko so one goal.
Na say show two. Can you come back?
Good. I remember.
Yes, in the Vincent. The one idea about was so unique about KONYEH say almost scoring distribution one play back.
And non play back.
Yes. Goals na Kotoko share nyina no. Albert Amoa 5. The only player also getting the Kakra brand friend say I mean Emmanuel Entry. And Ezekiel Jamina that game against the Chelsea. 4. Yes. Oh, 4 good. Into looking at 5, I think say 5.
Albert Amoa.
Yeah.
4 goals.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Into obviously all their goals no channel through a certain player. Into for say Limliza player no Konya. Can the other guys support ana? Into Enra. O check Lagos City score the first goal. Okay, Kotoko the quality, they can come back. In the question was say, is it going to come from a branch of first Akadauda na? And now say somebody can create magic apart from a branch of first Albert Amoa. Then Guineans man go in their favor. No, sir Albert, it takes responsibility from that spot kick. After scoring that goal, so Kotoko there. Looking at how much solid in defense, they can find a way to get an away performance.
Sure.
But they decided, say, let's go for the we are the second, and I said the equalizer. No, let's go for the cushion to make the game a win for us because they go see the yard the attack. Listen, no more attack. Look at how we conceded the last goal at the last embrace. The back line of Sambo or Nel Ablomo checking the number of players and we defended against Lagos player, but he find his way to get the goal against Masa Santikotoko. Look at that goal, my goodness. In the obvious look, that goal one goal player now near Kamasam. This time around, they've seen the disadvantage part of it. Now some fans were saying so even Adriana Stars did that they won the only one goal project how we need Lake, they can also do it. But no, this time around you must go above some things. In the learning careful coach Prosper Ogum. On making sure we improve upon that because every day won't go there. Some teams will score you more than that. If you to make sure 2 goals come from, others will score 3. Can you come back and score now? These are all things early days set for them to improve. And then again, idea about coach Ogum, deny in front of cameras, how on a team real games.
Well, my check him out. Against Kerala match day 1, I bet I'm on a share goal.
Yeah.
Okay. And of course against Accra Lions, Albert Amoa, and against Samatex, of course it was him.
Yeah.
And then we have against Baseke Holy Stars, and also Onoa and Anura Diababe count. So 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. That's obvious.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, look, they should try to channel and distribute the goals on many platforms. Check it, medium.
Yeah.
Sa boys na esha Benedino eshe Babel eshe the likes of dear wisdom try say they will find them their way to school goes even Kamaradini Mahmudu eshe goes no inti untimi limited that's one player on the field to make the team unpurposeful but Kotoko say one-sided and then again I make how Kotoko finish games no e dey be kwa e ha adwen coach denying say look me team now when they say we games now by obvious say Kotoko from the 70th minute they struggle to contain opponent and even score goals.
Okay.
But that game against Brekum Chelsea they came back and equalized at the last part into the coach feel say a moment that they can improve on that into or deny the fact say Kotoko can come back even when the game is going to the last embers, by obvious checking how they consider the goal. In the evidence, when you can deny it on the camera, but when you go to the dressing room, improve upon that. Into expecting them, say they can improve and then build themselves their momentum going into the next game. Next up, their Kotoko fans are demanded. I always say, between Kotoko and Hasfield currently, team money fans they demand a title, not pay Kotoko fans, because Hasfield they feel say like. Even if they don't have a stable coach, because he can give them that consistent run and but Kotoko there, me have said a number of times.
What are you mean? Yes, and
I say within fans Nankasano.
Okay.
Omunim say he's not that stable. He can be. They can sack him anytime. because look at their performance from last season, yeah, but it hasn't been that rosy. But what I got now from last season to this season, massive chunk of improvement into between these two teams. You know, I mean, team man fans they say they can compete. Pano has fans. I mean, I'm not sure so more they can say they are ready for now. Maybe going to maybe the second half of the season, and now say I'm going to say next season and a half bit more targeted the league. But for now, Kotoko fans know that power and the edge. Let's see. There are some 1 or 2 things coach must try to up that game for Kotoko. How they finish games, they one go project, you know, and then again getting some players to always be on their form. I don't know why I'm not just bench master team, maybe a tactical reasons, but ever since I just back to the starting 11, well, I did a lot. The security alone is enough. Since I started that 3 back against Samatex, we saw say play now no matter that's versatile role. So when you cover a block, when you cover a branch of friends, some more or backline one on there branch of justice blade, and no intimate boboni in a begin. Ask yourself, say. When you lose the ball, apart from a branch of team, why not add it to numbers and we defend it when Kotoko are not having the ball? These are all things that they must try to improve and then up their intensity to cope with other teams now. And I think say, you know, teams have learned to play against the big boys. Until when you are playing as a big team, up your game, be fearful. But let's give it to Pagos Fabian. No results he needed this results. As a statement say, we coach back who are top. But the quality available for Lagos City is no a performance. So, but you know, I mean, a first one season against a creme de la creme, Kotoko. I think they can pounce on that confidence, and then other games, you know, Coach Fabian can improve on that and get something from it. Because we've seen him from Medina Stars and other teams. Our coach here, quality all our perform at the highest level. But this time around, it is another world. But you know, massive win for Lagos Cities. Kotoko know how to finish games, and then you can be competitive in that regard, Vincent.
Robert.
Division 1 no kakra yekoyenim, and nyame ya mo chana game will be live on this channel, and that game will be between Techiman Heroes and then Techiman Liberty Youth. So I Division 1 this particular zone na yedi hu komona. When you go to play the playoffs and you fail to qualify, the next season you are obliged by the history or by what you've been able to do before. So also could draw now try to qualify now. We are not trying to put pressure on anyone, but so head teams now so far our Mapo games be looking at Wamanafu Mighty Royals for Doma Unity for they have quality a lot. But team Bakwa may expecting say they should be able to get to that level and make sure some Messans try to qualify to the Premiership now at Techiman Heroes for now. Playing against Liberty Youth, almost season hasn't been the best. Comparing this season to last season, by now normal performance no also be, but this time they just have some few points too. Baby Omodano, they are in the relegation zone and it's a jet league in it means Liberty Youth will have to go back. But derbies are derbies. Said two teams from the same town and as the same city Asia mostly yana form no and shadanya they are so baby. And going into that game, I believe that the two managers, you know, with how tactical they are, anyhow almost a game now, they will be able to give a very good game and then a brilliant one for the fans and the millions around the world that almost game nibino almost be me I enjoy a lot. To the Ghana Premier League, games been a basu weekend. Asante Kotoko playing against Heart of Lions. Heart of Lions against BBN, against Mediama, or TNA. The level of resilience, and that mental toughness now Heart of Lions for the Mediama game. Before that game, na Mediama for no more winning games no course out. But when they met Heart of Lions with Omu coach Bashiru Hayford,
yeah.
At the touchline, the vast experience, Ura Nagada, and the choir offers were all build the House of Lions team in Kakra. When they beat House of Folk, now among Fofi say be a house for no answer. But House of Lions for no also was something special in these kind of games, you know, Ayana or Modeba. And you check their team, Ubenya, Obitisa Bednago, Zlatan Tete, alongside Kojo Obin Jr., leading the attack. Isn't how many teams in the Ghana Premier League now what this caliber of attack?
Two bulky strikers.
Very, very strong.
Omuwa is strong.
But all the fast round mefa. All the fast from on mefa. They can bully you And on any day, when you give them half chances, they are going to finish them. And aside the fact that they are bulky strikers, you know, check the level of experience how much gather in the Ghana Premier League. I bet they not go tete. Ghana Premier League, no fini eba be boni di. Go ken na. Playing for top teams na. Playing for top coaches na. Gaining the experience in big games and big venues na. You cannot take anything away from Abednego Zlatan Tete. Then you go to Kojo Obin Jr. The days for House of Folk, he was one of the most instrumental players for the team. But I thought that no mercy until he had to leave and then go and find a new place. And I'm beginning to believe, say he has found a new hope. And no her reception, no, pandu, or quiet team, no, or my first one, my boom, now or mobile home na, and adding. And before this game against Media Mami Bibi, players near warm up, no, Zlatan at a point, and he was the one speaking to them. Say, look, this is a big game. We've come to a big venue. This is how the game is supposed to be played. And after that, he also met with the attackers. And also how they need to play the game. Now, the difficulty was the ball locating the two of them up front there.
Sure.
That was their biggest problem. But anytime a ball, you could see that connection and the understanding between them. A team we are and a you first of all begin from the bench, the touchline. Prosper Natogum, very tactical. Rising to the top. But Oko had the other side, Bashiru Hayford now experience. Very, 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 very vast experienced coach. And sometimes, listen, experienced coaches, they have ways of winning the game. Then say, I'm need anything Komobi. Thomas Tuchel playing against Carlo Ancelotti. Or say, N'Golo Conte J-ball pet just if when you know to America come because of the security Kante has keeping the ball. Until at some point, almost shada maluka moderate J-ball na no German Makanti. Not Chelsea for you know Chomo anymore. Now for my Kante Ajo, then they put it through the spaces. No more the ball not to net. This is experience. School be my angel tactics fabo coach will be in a quiet energy. But when you've seen it all in the game, you will be able to put these kind of things across board. In Tibashin, we have at the touchline playing against Prosper Neto Ogumno. Isn't Kotoko have the home support? And Obuasi has been a fortress for them. But in terms of quality, in terms of the touchline, dugout tomorrow, Heart of Lions will also come with a lot wanting to come out there and then win this particular game. The summer game near much more interesting. They say Kodoko Fono lose against Legon Cities. This was the opportunity for them to leapfrog Bibiani Gold Stars for no. But Ankoye and they are playing at home once again against Heart of Lions. How would they react? What would their reaction be? And Heart of Lions for no so called Omuko Google Hanaze Omukona tension biako na pressure abomoso amakodoko etwa for mosoana. That was why I started with the experience of the coach and the experience of some of the players na omujina mabobo no dey ama bibia ni Gold Stars for. It's really going to be an interesting game. And the 90 minutes no and be kire say omumu hwan and about the 3 maximum points. A gamer, we will all want to see how things will go. And some of us will be privileged enough to be there. And the best will be asoro. Yeah, the babana face will be also any biate.
Heart of Lions for some mentality be and on a quite no say draw game. Yeah. This season Omubo draws pa. And Kotoko coming from a defeat against Legon Cities, no. Do you think say no ebeye morale booster, motivational something for Heart of Lions to also show say Legon Cities obia nim say one nya de no. Wa show dia yanso a ye in terms of draw no. Give it my wa show.
You see, when it happens like this, na two sides.
Okay.
Ebia nanka Heart of Lions sekotoko share Legon Cities bebirea. Heart of Lions mentality now the game no be much more tougher.
Okay.
Because so far and in your previous game and it could also be saying can no mabam. And when you are a coach, you take advantages of certain situations just to psych your players.
Okay.
And it could be it. Omakwa could lose against Legon cities. So let's also go in there and try to inflict more pain on them. A bit in Swaba say, Yakoko Lusu, Edia Legon cities. Kodoko also will come with a much more bigger motivation. I bet me bro, Heart of Lions, there also. And like I said, it's going to be interesting. And Yemi said, no, Mabesiako. Under 20, Kolusu de Nigeria.
Yeah.
And before the game, Nameka said, this is an opportunity for Ghana to try and then build something right from 2009. The team Black Stars the day you is the last person I go so benefit and ultimately Emma make a team no be due to certain reasons. We need to try to build a different team. A bit me pick from the Black Stars. But another game now Vincent, honestly, these guys still need to be worked on because I didn't see a single one of them say a man opportunity. So on question Black Stars just obey to me am I a good performance? Because playing against Nigeria, it was a difficult game for these guys. Fine, games we were on baby see. This was a final and tension there at the nerve scrap it in our performance and our perform there. But this one affair still has a lot of work to do. The aim is to qualify for the next World Cup. And here said no maybe to me Akuyama Sadia Nesiana. I feel Ketuabi United 4-winning 5-2 against Leicester City.
Yes.
Now, man for baby Busa say, what is the problem? Nothing hard, you know. Players name penana. Listen, hey, uko school no.
Yes.
Na wo teacher for bia. So be bisa na sama say kai teacher we dey wa ben. Why? Because we kwan of faso solve problems in class. E de mamu no man ye eluku easy mamu na. Wo jide we ni mo. But at least once in your schooling days and so you will be say, oh, we dear. And sometimes in football it happens. Methods na papa ne de mama say mo fam konkonko bono. Mo say mo kwa emfa, yet he's trying to justify those methods and keep imposing them on you.
Here be United football Gina she go.
Omo be hye na sa.
Bruno Fernandes a tricky pass. And look at the happiness in his celebration
against West Ham. Diko Dalo nya ball or Benpo no pe. He blasted the ball into the stands. And when I mean who said these guys are tired. From
is it because of the rigid I mean kind of saying instructions and methods of because you himself are pragmatic and he himself were that kind of authoritarian.
Yeah.
Sana ono no tie. Enu nie wunya ko.
Dutch for no dodo na asa no musumanti.
Okay. Can a problem with Sancho?
Yeah.
He made everybody know Sancho nyade. Sancho called Dortmund. He was a revelation.
Yeah.
He will be only Dortmund doing the Champions League. Onkwe. But it's United in some winning some so. About Chelsea, ball a wobble. So is it because of say near tianing tia na because Epson na wo kako?
Last time na me video bi. Enzo Maresca ne the players omako training. Na the bono nipa be 10 oma twa cycle na ba ku ginam ne pepia. Yes, something like that. Na you pepia. Just warm yourselves up. Rondo.
Okay.
Normal rondos. Just warm themselves up. Coach na ku ginam.
Yes.
Any players neighbor. And so no ho ka bo na otimi jai santwe ni power for basel. O mum ko gina obo still me ginam. And you could see that connection between themselves and the manager. Now, comment section will be better say, not like the other man at was it in Manchester who will be behaving like what's it Deputy Jesus. And in a way, you need to make the players feel that you are part of them and they are also one of you. But Ten Hag situation, Vincent. Now a bit different. It started when Cristiano Ronaldo issue in the buy. You banned Ronaldo from training with the first team.
I first you remember what was. I saw for them and you remember what was.
But no crab I can say Ruben Amorim appointment and I don't see it as important.
Me I see yet, but you see you not the first word. What Perodo?
Who say here?
I know.
Give the work to Van Nistelrooy to continue.
On to us in have 5. He started something with PSV.
Yeah.
People thought say a fluke.
Or twice. Into the
and you remember but was
Bisha.
Na was Real Madrid for I don't know yes sir. Mbappe back offside bebree. Na ye den. On for the mo. They scored them 4 and they opened the stadium top by force. And crazy sana. Nti huru na man for huru sana. Good morning guys. I'm watching you live from Bato, Volta region, Barcelona all the way. Good morning Vincent and all the crew. This is Adam Say, the fashion designer from Accra, Newtown. I really miss you guys. Manchester United is back. Was it Good Morning Globe TV? You guys are doing a great job. This is Young Tikwat inside Sefi Bibiani. Albert Asari, more fire. Papa P. GH. Congratulations to Daniel Afriye. Hi, Globe TV. My name is Samuel. Please update me on Barcelona. I am Isaac Owusu from Cape Coast. More update on Chelsea. Good morning. I am Pages from I'm supposed to try Agogulushi. My greetings to all your panelists. Between the top 4, who is capable of winning the league title and also the goal king. I will league bear more for ma. Oh, leagues no doors until they want him more. Hi, Globe TV is your guy, Don I Brain. Watching you live from Kenya. Please give me updates on Manchester City. No, I'm watching 2 or 3. Or the Carabao Cup. Good morning, guys. Any update on Manchester City? On also the what the Abarano. Nyame atuma anwumre ye be hia 4 p.m. near the sports premiere. Abdi obey den. And bisa won say after Ferguson the most successful manager for United Mourinho. After Ferguson on that team di omo aba beji Europa League. On the team di omo compete aba second on the league. Actually say United wo ho and United the Ebo Liga. Robert. So
because every time na can so say be wure ma be haje
pa almost is your brand na mo ba won't say expect 10 times.
Oh yeah, he will do it,
sir.
Listen, me obi am believe say Ballon d'Or is for exceptional players.
Okay, and what kind of so exceptional?
Someone who does something for you to say wow,
fantastic.
Until right from the days you know money the Ballon d'Or no. But I go say people campaign. Let's consider defenders. Let's consider midfielders. Let's consider goalkeepers. And it will get to a time. You be defenders there, midfielders there. Because until we control the pass, no man may Ballon d'Or. Now, omo mutim take on 7-8 people. No, or say omo say my headache.
Almost in the subanye.
There be only my day biao something small.
Okay.
So if it's a Rodri, Angela, Kohe United, I will say one. Also become me and so these things.
That's all the year.
It happens.
What the year nekas?
Oh, never.
Then that's all the year nekas. And now you echo what he said.
Oh no! For the first time this morning, Mom, let me be on
wow.
side. Yeah.
Wow. And you remember near share now if you know a bit the other much deeper into local stories. Now we have some section, especially the Ballon d'Or. United in sense seminal. Dear was Medina VINCENT FORGOR, Robert Ebai Daniel.